So I got to know because I had been trying to get into the job industry. I came to New Zealand in 2020, March of 2020, just before lockdown, and then somehow when the lockdown was over, I tried to apply for jobs because I had previous experience of testing, manual testing. So I thought of applying for jobs, but somehow I could not get into it. And then through Facebook, sometime back in I guess October, somewhere in October, November, I came through. I came across this interview on Facebook from Industry Connect, and then that's how I got to know of it. And then I kind of looked at the reviews and everything, so I found everything positive, and I kind of went ahead and talked to Unita, and then I remember there was this call where I got to know of other things, and you were also there, and that's how I started. Yeah, but it was it has helped me a lot in many ways, in the sense that it's not just the local experience that I was looking for. It's more than that, in the sense that I got to learn of automation testing, which was not my which was not my expertise, or maybe I had not started with it as yet. I didn't know where to start and how to do it. But then through Industry Connect, I kind of found a roadmap how to go about, and it has helped me a lot. There were a little bit of hiccups, in the sense that, to be very frank, with the last part of the training, where we had this API testing and everything. So that was a bit where most of us, our team members, were like not that happy. But yeah, most part was very good. I mean, Kumar covered things so in a simple way, and it was really good. And then when I got into MVP, it was altogether a different experience to work on an application. Then you have to apply all whatever we had learned until now. And other than that, a couple of things that I still Justin, there's still scope of, if possible, for future incoming interns. If possible, I would give my feedback as for API testing, maybe some more practical examples, because it's difficult to I'm still getting to I'm still learning API testing, in the sense that there's some more of practical things to work with API. Right now we have some dummy API links, endpoints with us. So if we can have something which is like related to the, let's say, it might not be possible with skill swap, but maybe something where we are using APIs, so that it will give a clear picture of what happens actually in real scenarios. So yeah, this is only the thing where I think a bit of it's like with MVP, other than with technical, you normally get only the technical training, but here you're working with improving your soft skills as well, which was a great part. Because initially when I got to know that oh great, I get to brush up I have to improve a lot on my soft skill side. So that was another thing which is very good, very much needed to improve your all kinds of communication or presentation, all kinds of skills, and that was the best part. So other than technical skills, you have more scope to work on your other skills as well. So Reshma sessions are good too. To just add to that, that was like, when you are into that thing that getting into, you're not getting enough opportunities, or maybe it adds to your motivation. Her sessions are really good, I would say. Yeah, it helped me a lot. Yeah, a lot of ways. It's like when you are stuck with something and you're not actually getting that output what you really expect, or something of that sort, and struggling with getting a job and everything. So it does help. Yes, I would say first of all, I had this mindset that I'm still not ready for job or something of that sort. So there's no such time as correct time. I realized around maybe not it's not that far, but just 2 weeks back, I was like, I have to start with it now, because uh, uh, when you just start, that's when you get the idea that what's going on in the industry, what is really needed. When you face the interview, you know it. And very surprisingly, I was like astonished to see that at the very first interview, I was like quite good with answering, in the sense, because all those when we practically worked on the skill swap application, most of the selenium and these things were covered. So I was quite confident when answering, because I had gone through, like, there were questions related to, I would say, like, say selenium. There was some questions which were like, only if you had worked you would know. That helped as well. So so face the interview. There's no I would say, don't hesitate. There's no right time. Today, the now is the time. So start with it. That's what I would suggest. And there's another block in the mind with me. I had a decade of gap, which was like I last worked in December of 2010. And then somehow things didn't work well, and we moved to the US with my husband. My husband had a job, and then somehow things didn't work out. And I was like, because of visa restrictions, I could not work. So so then I had a gap somehow, but then I landed here in New Zealand. I thought, and kids are now kind of, they don't need their independence. So that's how that 10-year gap. But then I had a mental block that I would not be able to ever get into it. But somehow, with the help of Industry Connect and MVP, I really am grateful. I could actually start with my career again. Thank you so much.